Okay, in this one, we are looking for reference angles. A reference angle is the positive acute angle, and it's always labeled theta prime. Okay, theta prime is a reference angle. It is a positive acute angle formed by the terminal side of the angle and the x-axis. For example, if we have this angle here, okay, in standard position, the angle is from this side of the x-axis here all the way to the angle. Okay, and let's just estimate that. Let's say that that is 150 degrees. Okay, that is the angle. But we want an acute angle, okay? The reference angle is an acute angle formed by the coterminal side of the angle and the x-axis. This right here is the coterminal side of the angle. Cope, what are you doing? Okay, in this example, we are looking for reference angles. Okay, a reference angle is a positive acute angle. It's labeled theta prime, that is formed by the terminal side of an angle and the x-axis. Okay, so what that means is, let's say we have an angle in this quadrant, quadrant number 2. Okay, the angle theta is from, in standard position, is from this side of the x-axis all the way to the angle. Okay, to the line of the angle. This side here is the terminal side. Okay, so this line is the terminal side of the angle. Notice how this angle is obtuse. Okay, it's not acute, it's obtuse, meaning it's greater than 90 degrees. Let's estimate this at 135 degrees. Okay, so this angle is about 135 degrees. We're just estimating that. The reference angle for this 135 degree angle is between the terminal side, so this green line, and the x-axis. So it's that angle formed there. Okay, now to find that, in quadrant number 2, what we do is we have a little formula, theta prime equals 180 degrees minus our angle theta. Okay, and so that is for quadrant number 2. Okay, now if the angle was down here in quadrant 3, again, it's obtuse from the standard position, so we don't want to find this angle here, we want to find that angle, the dotted line angle, okay? So to find this, it's theta prime equals our angle theta minus 180 degrees. Okay, so that's for quadrant number 3. Now, quadrant number 4, this one down here, let's say there's an angle there. Again, it's obtuse, okay, so it goes all the way around here. It's greater than 90 degrees from standard position. We want to find the angle between the terminal side here and the x-axis. So this acute angle is our reference angle. So to find it in quadrant number 4, we need to use this. Theta prime equals 360 degrees minus theta. Okay, so that's for quadrant 4. Quadrant number 4. Okay, quadrant 1 up here, that's always going to be obtuse because it's always going to be less than 90 degrees as long as it's in quadrant 1. So we only have to worry about these these 3 formulas, I guess you could say, to find the reference angles. Now let's try an example, okay? Let's try an angle of, let's do 195 degrees. Okay, so 195 degrees. First of all, we want to find what quadrant that's in. So, if this is in standard position, 0 all the way to this side is 180 degrees. So, a little bit more than that is going to be down here, okay? So, it's in quadrant number 3. Again, we want to find this angle while our entire angle is that. Okay, we want to find this angle here. Since it's in quadrant 3, we can use theta prime equals theta minus 180 degrees. Okay, so if we plug in what we know, theta prime equals our angle theta is 195 degrees minus the 180. Okay, so theta prime equals 195 minus 180 is 15 degrees. Okay, so our reference angle for our 195 degree angle is 15 degrees.